Every student at Meadowglen Middle is assigned a crew. Crew is a group of students who get together to practice the habits of scholarship of our school, which are tenacity, leadership, collaboration, communication, and integrity. Crew is considered a safe place for peers. We meet 3 times a week.
In our school, each grade has a different learning expedition. An expedition connects all of our classes to a common topic and has a service component. For example, in 6th grade, our expedition was Me to We, which was about our grade level coming together as a family. For 7th grade, our expedition was What's the Cost? It made us look at how we could be an ethical consumer. For 8th grade, our expedition this year is Take a Stand. Each expedition was made up of case studies where we learned about taking a stand through different subject areas. The first case study was in ELA, where we read To Kill a Mockingbird, and we learned about how the main character, Atticus, took a stand. We also took a stand in science, where we learned about space and if we should continue space travel. And in social studies, we learned about how African Americans took a stand personally.
For our expedition, we were challenged to take a stand on something we were passionate about. All of us were grouped together in a new crew because of our similar interests in mental health. We decided to take a stand for mental health services for adolescents, specifically mental health services before and after DJJ. We linked our Take a Stand expedition to a student in our crew that has a personal connection with DJJ through her older brother. The reason why we are here today is to show our concern for the lack of mental health services offered to teens prior to and after DJJ. We all want to see a change with the amount of mental health services provided before and after a child enters DJJ.
As a crew, we are deeply concerned with the lack of space in mental health hospitals for teens and the fact that there aren't many health centers throughout the communities in South Carolina. There aren't even enough mental health centers compared to the amount of counties in the state. Out of the 46 counties, there are only 18 mental health centers provided. We would love to see more places and spaces for teens to get help and feel safe.
We know money plays a big part in the way you're represented and the services you are given. What a county can do for its citizens depends on how much money a county is willing to give or has. Another issue is the type of insurance someone has. For example, if someone doesn't have private insurance, they might not get the full help that they need. Throughout our research process, we learned that some facilities do not have the space to give to those who need help. For example, at William S. Hall, a patient can only stay for 5 days without private insurance. This is a concern because some people need more than 5 days of help. We don't want to see people make the same choices that got them into DJJ because they don't have the access to facilities they need. Another concern we learned about was that some private facilities may take more out-of-state insurance companies over South Carolina's, and this may be a problem for the residents of South Carolina that really need help.
Hey, I'm Kennedy, and I have a personal connection to this through my older brother. And he's been getting in trouble since he was like 8 or 9-ish, and in and out of mental health facilities. And he's been going to DJJ for a few years now, in and out. And he goes back, and he knows how to play the games, and he knows how to go through the system. And when he comes home, he gets in more trouble, so he ends up going back. Because when he comes home, the problem is the house, like the people who live in it, and he doesn't need to come straight home when he gets out.
Thank you all for your time today and the opportunity for us to voice our concerns. As you can see, we truly care about this and want to help. We would like to be a part of the solution. How can we solve this problem together?